in the know. So over here on CNN, they're going to talk about the "we ain't buying it." Boycotts take aim at businesses not opposing Trump. Okay. Boycotts take aim at businesses not opposing Trump. So that thought of you can have your own mind and opinion is out the window, because you bad if you support Trump, or you don't say that you don't support Trump, then you bad. According to these crazy ass people. I'm assuming they don't know how to read. Y'all gonna keep hearing that, okay? But let's hear it, CNN.
So this time of year, right after Thanksgiving, is usually a layup for big retail companies. But this year, a specific list of demands are upset that corporations are not speaking out against policies promoted by the Trump administration. And so now they want their money to talk. Like the
okay, you heard that, right? Let me slow it down a little bit. Let me put it to 1.25. Let's listen to this. 1.25. You got to speak out against Trump, or it's a problem with y'all. Come on.
No King's protest or the Target fast. The branding for this pressure campaign is "we ain't buying it." Organizers want you to pull back from spending money at Target and Home Depot and Amazon. Now, in the press release,
did y'all was already supposed to be not going to Target. Are y'all not doing Home Depot and Amazon, Bueller? Are y'all not doing Home Depot and Amazon, Bueller? That is your responsibility, because we ain't buying a boycott. All right, just letting y'all know what's up. I didn't know. Now I know. I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay.
They say the companies have caved to Donald Trump's bigoted and anti-democratic attack.
So they caved to Donald Trump. Now, mind you, this is the part they're not going to say, is that I told y'all they was pulling back on this DEI crap during Joe Biden time, but all of a sudden people don't seem to want to realize that, because Target was the only one that finally came out and said something. The rest of them did it on the low. But they want to ignore that part and just, with their Trump derangement syndrome, say it's all Donald Trump's fault as usual.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
I'll get it together. Anyway. So these people can act like they don't know, but I'm in corporate America. I know what was going on. I could see it. Soon as we went back into the office, that shit was pulling the hell back. Soon as y'all said, I'm in the House board in the House, and I'm in the House board, and they said, you know what? Let's bring your asses back. And then y'all got mad. And then they say, bring your ass in here, hybrid. Now they saying no hybrid. You come all the way back in. Now y'all don't know how to act. Now y'all want to quit. Now y'all don't want to know how to work. Y'all don't want to work. Interesting how all this is happening. So are y'all going to act like, or let me rephrase. So y'all don't want to take a look at some of these other people, all these other companies
This is amazing.
that was getting rid of DEI under Joe Biden? Y'all gonna give them a pass. But y'all, that's just like y'all giving Joe Biden a pass. The creator of the crime bill. That was such a horrible thing, but y'all could conveniently forget all that and get him elected, right?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Then you allow him to talk to y'all like that. But every move, every fart that Donald Trump makes, everybody having a fit. Not me. I don't give a fuck. I do not pay attention to that man like that. Y'all gonna say what you're gonna say. I don't give a fuck. Because if I do support a Republican, then I will. If I do support a Democrat, then I will. If I do support an independent, then I will. Because I'm not a punk ass bitch like many of these punk ass bitches up here on this fucking internet. I don't give a fuck. I am a grown ass woman and will do what I have. Do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want to do it. And I'd be damned if I give a fuck about nobody up on this internet that ain't fucking me. They ain't paying for shit that I need to have taken care of in this house, okay? So if you don't do that, you should shut the fuck up and understand that the only people that you can control is your motherfucking self. All them names don't do shit except for show how emotional you are and the fact that you don't want to listen. And you don't want to look into anything. You would rather listen to other people, probably because you don't know how to read. You might as well be sitting on that couch with Joel Santana, honestly, at the end of the day, because some of the stuff that y'all be saying, you sound just as ignorant as he does. And guess who gets disproportionately affected the most? I'm just saying. But y'all, what the hell do I know? I'm just a white supremacist talking points up here as a doctor and a freaking lawyer on YouTube.
Acts on our communities and our values, from cravenly abandoning their commitments to diversity, equity, and inclusion to enabling the terrorizing of our communities. Corporate collaboration must stop. Now, the boycott puts another bullseye on target. The retailer has been open about seeing their bottom line be impacted by this previous boycott after dropping DEI initiatives. But is the holiday timing a game changer? Latasha Brown is co-founder of Black Voters Matter. That's one of the groups leading this We Ain't Buying It effort. Latasha, welcome back to the show. Let me start here. So we know about the reason behind the Target focus. Tell me about why you're also focusing on Home Depot and Amazon.
You know, when we look at Home Depot, it's interesting. Home Depot has actually built their business is based on home improvement and construction, and they've built their business on the backs, quite frankly, of immigrant labor, in an industry that depends on immigrant labor. But what we've seen is they've actually been colluding with ICE to provide information to surveillance. One of the groups that.
So it's your people, Black people, FBAs, Ebonies, Coloreds, Black people, African Americans, Black. Okay, they over here caring for illegals, all right? Not you colors, okay? They just want you colors to do what they want you to do. What the fuck are they doing for y'all, Bueller? They doing everything in the world for these illegals, mind you. No shade, I'm just saying. Y'all don't see that because y'all don't want to see that. They keep coming out here. Remember when they was coming over here and y'all was complaining that they got all this, they got all that, they got all this, they got all that, and you wasn't getting shit? What are y'all getting now? You getting told what to do. But then y'all gonna sit up here talking about you don't want no king because they got you focused on that damn white man in the White House. Ooh, look at that. The white man in the White House. Instead of paying attention to what the hell it is that they saying right in front of your damn face. They fighting for them illegals to stay here. Shout out to this lady and all the rest of the colors that's fighting for them. Shout out to y'all. So they mad at Home Depot and they want y'all to stop going to Home Depot. Now, child, I go to Lowe's, okay? Shout out to the Lowe's credit card that gives you a discount every time you use it. I'm a Lowe's guy, right? But if y'all are Home Depot people, y'all are not supposed to be shopping there, in case y'all didn't know, because we ain't buying it, all right? I might have to change the title. I might have to change the title of this live stream to We Ain't Buying It. That's y'all, not me. That's y'all. Let's hear what Amazon did, though.
So a part of the coalition that two of the workers that were in the store that they called, that ICE actually came in their store and attacked while they were in there. And so Home Depot has also been capitulating. They have aligned themselves with this administration that is creating hurt and harm.
Oh, they aligned themselves with this administration. All roads lead to Donald Trump. All roads lead to Donald Trump. So Home Depot is not responsible for what Home Depot does. Donald Trump is. Can't make it up, child. You can't make it up. Either go and purchase shit with Home Depot or don't, right? Who cares? But let me tell you something. I think Home Depot may have been one of those people, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it was them or Lowe's, that did it well during the Biden administration when they cut back their shit. Yeah, now you're going to make it about illegal immigrants? Okay, cool. Whatever y'all say. Whatever y'all say. I mean, I'm not listening to you. I'm hearing you. But it don't have no effect on me. Because motherfuckers, like I said, that I don't know, don't tell me what to do at all. They lead y'all, not y'all. They lead y'all. And y'all willingly follow behind them. But then you say you don't want a king? Y'all call it a queen then. Y'all want somebody to tell y'all what to do because you would rather listen to Joel Santana and not read, not look at anything, not use the damn dictionary. Look at Google, because stats don't matter no more. Just look at Google. Whatever comes up and it says is fine. Don't look at anything in particular. Shout out to Beavis or Butthead. Y'all love to take the low road. Shout out to America and Americans becoming lazier and more stupid day by day by day.
On the very people who have helped to build this business.
And Amazon?
And Amazon, what we see is Amazon is also, they've been supporting, just for a tax break, they've been supporting this administration, providing $1 million for the...
Oh, let me see. So now Amazon has been supporting this administration. Yeah. Y'all need to stop spending at Amazon because they support this administration. So it really has absolutely nothing to do with anything at the end of the day, except for Trump derangement syndrome. Ignore it if you would like, but they always seem to be bringing it back around to him. Imagine making life decisions on on what Donald Trump does or what some company does in support of them. Because here in the United States now, it seems like you can't make your own decisions anymore. And then if you do, there's a whole wave of people that's going to dislike you and hate you. Child, fuck out of here. I don't give a shit. I don't like nobody anyway. Shout out to my fave. He said, I got Amazon Prime and shit in my Amazon cart. So all I do is buy from Amazon, but I'm cutting back only because I need to cut back, okay? Because I just do. I don't need shit. I really don't need anything. It's all once at this point. It's all once at this point. I don't need anything. What I need to do is an Instacart order, which is what I'm going to do after I'm done here. Shout out to my fave. He said, I now call Joel Santana Fool Santana. Absolutely. That's the perfect name for him. But it just seems like they following him. They following him. I'm just saying.
Been supporting just for a tax break. They've been supporting this administration, providing $1 million for the inauguration, so that they can get tax benefits at our expense. And what we're saying is that we expect corporations to be accountable to the customers. You can't align yourself with an administration that that is hurting and harming our communities. We won't buy it. We ain't buying it.
You can't support an administration that brings harm to our communities. So the illegal immigrants that were put into your communities, because I'm going to go on a limb and assume she's talking about Black people. So they didn't harm your community. So Brandon over there that allowed all the immigrants to come in didn't harm your community. Child, even Adams, before he ran on up out here, no shade, in New York City, he didn't have anything to do with it. The only thing they see now is Donald Trump. Is it just me? Because, child, we've been watching this shit. But they wasn't saying shit when all that was happening. I mean, the residents were. Remember, I wonder if they still support everything that they supported before. We don't want them here. We don't get anything. How do you do this when we've been here and we pay the taxes and you don't give us anything and you give them everything? Are y'all now turning around and fighting for them to stay after all that complaining about how it wasn't fair that they was giving everything and y'all wasn't giving shit? Child, people don't be thinking about the future, child. They don't be thinking long term. They only think short term right here, right now. And people be following these people.
Providing $1 million for the inauguration, so that they can get tax benefits at our expense. And what we're saying is that we expect corporations to be accountable to the customers. You can't align yourself with an administration that is hurting and harming our communities.
She said, you can't align yourself with this administration. So you hear this? She gonna tell ya what you need to do. Luckily, I don't know who the fuck this is, and I could care less about what she thinks.
Won't buy it. We ain't buying it.
Now, before we get to some of the goals of this protest, this boycott, Walmart rolled back their DEI. There have been ICE missions and operations outside of Lowe's locations. Why these two and not the others?
Well, part of what we're asking people, and I think what you're going to see across the board this weekend, what you're going to see across the board is that many of those companies, they're going to see they're going to see their sales be down. What we wanted to do is
she said what y'all was going to see this weekend are sales being down. Now listen to me, y'all, okay? This is the first time I'm seeing this video right here. I've already put out two videos, and I've already been saying Americans are going to shop. I said this. I know it. I don't know why she doesn't know it. It's like you're oblivious to how Americans are. So did people really think that people were not going to shop? The prediction before 40 days and 40 nights was $1 trillion. It was already $1 trillion. I told you I have a bet on it, and I know I'm going to win because I have confidence in the gluttonous ways of Americans and how they want what they want at all times. They don't give a damn about needs until they need something, and then they're looking for a king to help them out with their needs or somebody else like one of y'all. Just like right now, there's the tree thing, the angel tree shit, the adopt a family shit, and whatever the hell else there is, because these people clearly did not know that Christmas was coming at the same time every year, so they got to depend upon it every daggone year, and then it'd be the same people every year. I don't care what nobody say. I've been involved with this shit for too many years not to know that it'd be the same motherfuckers over and over and over again. So you trying to tell me that you couldn't get your shit together one damn time in order to take care of your own damn kids for once for Christmas? No? Oh yeah, because MFers love free shit.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even your
So I got my 2 baskets and pick the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
Playing that a bit much today, y'all. Just get your mind right.
The message with these 3 companies, one, it's measurable. They're focused. We're focused on that, but we're saying we ain't buying it. We're not standing with any company, right? These 3 are just the beginning. They're not the end. Those other companies as well. We've been asking people to hold their money, to not support and shop with companies that do not align with the values that we believe that supports our communities, including these other companies. These 3 companies just happen to be the companies that we decided that because of what was happening, because we're seeing egregious nature, that we would focus on those 3 companies.
And so how long is this going?
For this particular action, this is throughout the weekend up until Monday, which we're calling Cyber Shutdown Monday. But
Cyber Shutdown Monday. I'm so excited for Tuesday's final numbers. I'm so excited for Tuesday's final numbers. So Shutdown Monday, and she just knows that nobody was going to buy this daggone weekend, and the sales was going to tell the truth of the story, child. And y'all listen to this person, but you think I'm the prop. All right.
We're hoping that people take ownership, and we've already been seeing it. We have over 100 organizations.
Hold on. She is the co-founder of Black Voters Matter. So she ain't even got shit to do with money. She don't even work with money, and y'all listening to her? Oh yeah, she black, y'all black. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying? As long as she black, then you listen to. Got it. Don't read, y'all. No reading allowed. Jewel said no reading is necessary. I'm going along with it.
That have signed on, that are part of this effort, millions of people that are participating. And we're hoping that folks will take their ownership, that they will become much more disciplined consumers, and that this will continue as we go forward.
And so if people hold their sales until Tuesday, right? What you were going to buy on Amazon, what you're going to get at Target, you hold until Tuesday. What do you think the impact of the pressure campaign will be?
Mr. Black Man, how dare you ask this question? Mr. Black Man, every time they do these things, it's always don't buy after this date and then you can buy after this date, which is crazy because like I always say, they're going to get the sale. They're just going to get it earlier or they're going to get it later. And then this means nothing at the end of the day. But y'all, what the hell do I know? I don't know shit. Go ahead, y'all.
Well, let me tell you this. In this weekend alone, 20 to 30% of retail sales happens. That when you're looking at the fourth quarter earnings, it is determined on this week. For many businesses, particularly retail businesses, right, 6 months out, this is projection, not just only for their fourth quarter, but this is the most important, I think, consumer weekend. That's why it was called Black Friday.
This is the most important consumer weekend. Same shit I done heard since I was a teenager.
On Friday. And so this will send a message that in this short period of time that is known as the retail moment, it's called Black Fridays because many companies, this is when they go into the black, right? So that's why it's the impact based on this has been a major sale, a cultural day where people shop and buy holiday shopping during this weekend.
Okay, so there seems to be one difference between the We Ain't Buying It effort and let's say the Target Fast. The Target Fast had a specific list of demands. They wanted 5 specific things. I went to the website for this effort and I didn't see any list of demands. So what is the measurement?
The list of demands, sir. You mean to tell me you looking for a plan? Like what is the point? What is the end goal to get it back together? Child, you must read. This man must read. Shout out to him. What is it, CNN? I don't know this man. Shout out to this man with a question. How dare you? You must be a white supremacist asking for questions. You must be a white supremacist. You're over here talking white supremacist talking points because you want something? You want to know what the fucking tangibles are? How dare you ask this question? You must be an op.
Of success here, just to impact sales for 3 or 4 days? Or do you want something in exchange?
That's a great question. I think there's a couple of things. One, the Target Fast is now the Target Boycott, but this isn't a boycott. This is a consumer action. What we're saying is 3 things. One, we are reclaiming our power as consumers, that we will make more conscious choices. That part of the reason why we're working with 100 aligned organizations and millions of people, because we want, as consumers, we have a responsibility to be much more conscientious of how we spend our money. The second thing is really around redirecting our resources. that we're asking people to not spend with these large retailers, but we also are encouraging them to spend with small and local and Black-owned businesses.
Now, where the fuck are you going to go and buy a lawnmower if you need one, for example, Bueller? I remember when Walmart started coming out, y'all. I remember there were people protesting saying that this is going to mess around with the mom and pop. You can't let them come in because we actually used to go to hardware stores up until the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. There was hardware stores where you went and you got a key made, you bought a hammer, you went and took your vacuum cleaner to them in order for it to get fixed. Now, child, you just throw the vacuum cleaner away and you buy a new one, okay? So where in the holy hell, if you don't go to these corporations, because let's not get it twisted, all of the places that we shop at are major corporations, right? Where y'all going, Bueller? Anybody? Let me know. Bueller? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where? Name it. Name them. And is it a place that we can all get to? You don't have to live in the tri-state area. You don't have to live in the DMV. You don't have to be over there on the West Coast. You don't have to be in the Midwest. Name it. Name them. Because you can't go to Amazon because you're supposed to be boycotting them. Name it. Name them. Name them. See. Oh, I was about to say, I think Sears is going. I ain't seen an Ace Hardware. All right, an Ace Hardware. Okay. Is the Ace Hardwares everywhere if they're still open? All right. So, where you gonna go get your clothes from, Bueller? Let's move to something else. Everybody go to Ace Hardware. Where you getting your clothes from, Bueller? Cinderella gonna be over there making it with the mice. Where y'all getting the clothes from, Bueller? Anybody? Anyone? Not San Francisco. Yeah, go to the what is that called? The junk dealers in order to get it. All right. You can go to Ace Hardware or the junk dealers. Okay. And one of my dads would definitely do that. He would definitely do that. He would never buy anything new because he was a Mr. Fix It, and he would go and buy used lawnmowers and fix them. Now, mind you, in the backyard there was like 3 or 4 lawnmowers, but they all worked. Okay. He never bought anything new. Anybody? Flea market? All right, maybe y'all can go to the... no, I'm not buying my clothes from the flea market. I'm bougie. I'm not doing that. Y'all can... Okay, Reaper gave y'all option. You can go to the flea market, okay? Now, when you think about it, you should also not use these corporations for your food. Where are you getting your food from, Bueller? Growing it? Y'all gonna start growing your food, Bueller? I mean, they can blame Donald Trump for this all they want to, but are we going to act like this shit didn't start happening? I'm going to say 90s. All these big businesses came in here. So whose fault was it technically if they allowed loose regulations, I shall call it? Guess they just say it's Donald Trump's fault because he's the one that's here. Ignored it all while Joe Biden was just in office. And everything would have been perfect now if Cam was president. Just say all this shit with no basis, no proof of anything. Just saying it. Okay, well, I said it. It must be true. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Y'all sound crazy. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying. This woman sound crazy. The rest of them sound crazy. But okay. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't shop at none of these places and cancel your Amazon Prime. Cancel it.
Them that have taken a hit in this economy. And then the third thing is really around resistance, that we're sending a message loud and clear that those companies that align with policies that hurt and harm us, that we are resistant. We will not support them. And so it's not just about how the bottom line of these.
So how have y'all, colors, how have y'all been harmed and hurt, Bueller? How have y'all been harmed and hurt in the last, has it been a year? Let's just say it's been a year. How have y'all been harmed and hurt, Colors, Bueller? Anybody? Can you tell us? Are you able to tell us? I'm confused. Harmed and hurt, y'all. Harmed and hurt. And I know she's talking about Black people. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be slaves, y'all. Anybody slave yet, Bueller? Anybody in change yet, Bueller? Anybody? Anybody? I'm just trying to understand what's going on because these people are half damn crazy, so focused on that damn man. They really do have a problem, a mental issue with regard to this man. They will find a way, as we have seen in comments, to blame Donald Trump for everything, but miraculously couldn't even give one shit when Joe Biden was in office and all this shit had already happened. I'm not saying that he's a fucking savior. That's the last thing I'm saying, but I'm pointing out the Black people's hypocrisy with this bullshit. They see what they want to see when they want to see it and cause a problem and chaos. And this gets these people paid, y'all. Lest we not forget that. Because they play on your fucking emotions to get you to do what they want you to do. And then she gets to be on this show, Miss Black Voter woman, telling y'all what to do with money. And y'all want to listen to her. Come on with this damn segment, y'all.
Properties in the boycott is also about the consumers' reactions. It's also about us really building a muscle that as consumers, we're saying and taking our power, and that we have to be more conscious around our spending choices.
And so, I'm
sorry, I got to interrupt one more time. I'm going to interrupt one more time because y'all going to listen to Miss Black Voter here, that other dude and Rolly and all the rest of them because of Donald Trump. That's the reason why this is happening. But I've been telling you motherfuckers for 4 GD years to get your fucking finances straight, get some financial literacy, stop going out here accepting any old thing, stop spending money, save your damn money. You need to get someone to read a book. Don't listen to Joel Santana. Read a book. Go to someone that is an expert in what you need to know. Y'all was telling me you're a white supremacist. Y'all was telling me that all them people I named was white supremacists and racist. Y'all wasn't listening to me. I had no fucking agenda for all you motherfuckers that sit around here talking about I'm a white supremacist and I'm beholden to fucking white people. Y'all ignorant as shit. These people are telling you this because they have an agenda. They have a problem with Donald Trump. They are beholden to Democrats. I ain't beholden to none of them motherfuckers. I've been telling y'all this shit. I've been saying don't depend on the government for where you live and waiting for Section 8. You telling me you waiting 15 years for fucking Section 8 in order to put your name on a fucking list, and you telling me you couldn't have did nothing in all them damn years? Who said that? You trying to tell me that you sitting up here waiting for someone to give you some daggone food, you wilding out here about some damn food stamps, and I said you need to feed your own self and stop having a bunch of fucking kids? Who said that? With no agenda whatsoever. With no agenda whatsoever. Y'all don't want to listen to me? Y'all think that I'm racist or I don't like Black people? I've been telling you colors all this shit all the fuck ready. And you don't even have to fucking do some stupid ass alleged boycott with a biatch who don't know nothing about money. If she thought this weekend was about to be a bust, she don't know shit about money. How many times did I say that it was going to be a great weekend? How many times I say that? Didn't I say that? I said that. I said that. Listen, as Trent says, get the fucking foldy chair and watch you motherfuckers because you do it to yourselves. It ain't got shit to do with nothing but the fact that you some lazy motherfuckers that want to listen to somebody that want to make you feel good while they're benefiting from all of it, and you ain't getting shit, and you still in the same damn place as you was a year or 2 or 3 years ago. We're going to do a little bit of eviction night tonight too, okay? Your rent is due. Y'all can't even discern who really is giving you real information, including Orlando, including Pocket Watching with JT, because we all basically started around the same time, and y'all still not listening to none of them. Child, even Anton's a coon, a fucking coon that's rich and got fucking money and knows how to handle it. But y'all would rather listen to the Black voter lady on the fucking screen because she says anyone that does anything for this administration, and your asses get all riled up. You listen to fucking Joel Santana tell you that your motherfucking gremlins don't need to fucking read, and neither do you. Every single story that I tell y'all, these motherfuckers aren't reading. How many times do I say that? If I don't know landlording, nobody knows landlording. I say it all the time. They ain't reading the landlord-tenant agreement. They ain't reading their list or their lease. Because if all they doing is going to the damn news media and sending emails, they ain't following nothing that's going on in that motherfucker. Because all you got to do is read. But y'all, nah. Listen to Joel Santana, child. You ain't got to know how to read. You ain't taking care of your kids. You continue to have a bunch of kids. Nobody want to get married. Child, I done try to tell y'all. With no agenda for 4 motherfucking years. But I'm the problem, and she's your savior. Cool. Listen to her.
We're on the show with Pastor Jamal Bryant, who's one of the leaders of the Target Fast. And after months of that effort, Target acknowledged that foot traffic was down at stores, sales were down, the stock price was down. Brian Cornell, the CEO, transitioned away from that role, and still Target did not change their DEI policies that led to the boycott.
Well, just as Target is making...
Because Target said you could kiss these cheeks. They're going to be fine. Shout out to me buying the Target stock after y'all said sell the shit and it tanked. It's going the right way. I'm going to just leave it at that. It's going where I need it to go. But the best stock I have is Apple. Shout out to Apple. Don't ask me why I buy Apple. You got to support the stock that you own, because if you don't, then what the hell do you own it for? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kofa. Thank you so much, boo. I appreciate you. Very generous of you on this Sunday afternoon. He said, I know it's not this chat, but y'all better listen. AI is coming. Absolutely. Not in a sci-fi conspiracy theory way, and I am one of those. But basically, the world is changing. Not planning and praying about it won't work anymore. They ain't gonna listen. They ain't gonna listen. All these layoffs, all the firings we have seen, and people still finding a way to not only shop for this weekend, but to travel and to do everything that they want to do. Them 40 days and 40 nights. Oh my God. Shit is over. You ain't heard another word about it. Oh, they're complaining about reapplying, which you got to reapply anyway. So I don't even understand what the, you got to reapply twice a year if I'm not mistaken. So I don't even understand what that's about. But hey, keep listening to the black voter lady and not somebody that knows about fucking money.
A choice, so are we. So we're making a choice that we are not going to stand and support businesses that, one, have literally built this idea, saying on one hand, they were saying that, oh, we are welcoming and we want to support communities. And then what you're seeing is the moment that they're abandoning those values, they abandon that, which tells you that they've used identity just as a marketing ploy, not necessarily because it's been a value. And so people have.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just go ahead and talk about CRA, the Community Reinvestment Act. They are required to reinvest into their community in order to do business in said community. Okay? Just FYI. But listen to her, child. Just listen to her, all right? Just because they're not doing what she wants them to do doesn't mean that they're not reinvesting in, excuse me, doesn't mean that they are not reinvesting into the community. You don't get to dictate this type of shit, lady in pink, okay? And clearly you don't know shit about it based off of what the fuck you just said. But again, listen to her, child. Listen to her.
Power. We have choice. And just as they're making choices to abandon these policies that we believe actually help and support our communities, we're making a choice. We ain't buying it to spend with them as they undermine and align themselves with policies that hurt and harm us.
And again, you say that this is just the start. Have you efforted conversations with the executives of these companies?
Some of the members of our, yes, I know that Target, I myself have not, because as we said, this is a consumer action. Yeah. So for us, I want to be clear to make the distinction that we're doing a consumer action, but as a part of that, the Target boycott and others that are part of our coalition have been in conversation, have been open on that. And I'm hoping that those companies see how serious we are on this and that this isn't about one organization, one company, even one boycott action. This is about how do we change the culture of consumers? How do we change the culture of those of us who have resources in such a way that we're going to spend them with companies that feel that they are more responsible to our communities.
All right, Latasha Brown, I thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, y'all, make sure you listen to Tasha, child. Make sure y'all listen to Tasha. She knows everything. Moving on, child. Moving on.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.